Tori Mellott with Editor TV. We are here at Bergdorf Goodman for the launch of Susanna Salk's new book, Room for Children. Let's go inside and learn all about kids' rooms. What did your room look like as a child?
I definitely was very into rearranging the existing furniture, the way that I kind of kept things interesting, which I think a lot of kids like to do, is moving it around.
I was always changing it, always. And some days my mother would walk in and the bed would be in a different place. Or actually one time, I actually changed my room. I took another room down the hall and they were like, wait.
And they couldn't find you?
Where did he go?
I had a room that had like different color circus stripe paneling.
Was it a tented room?
It looked like a tented room, but I grew up in a church, so every room was a little dark, and my mom had to do what she could to make it bright and light.
If you could go back and redesign your room as a kid, would you change anything?
I loved my kids' room. I actually had a trampoline in it.
Were there any accidents?
We were covered in bruises and scabs, but nothing serious.
When I was little, I had an all-white room with bright green lacquered doors.
If you could go back in time and decorate the room you grew up in, what would it look like now?
It would be all white with apple green doors.
Once I was old enough to, decorate for myself, I went all black. And no Southern girl really had a black room, so my mom was courageous and brave to let me do that.
What did your room look like growing up?
It was very sort of stark. My parents had a very sort of strict ideal, so there was not a lot of color.
Are they designers?
No, they're not. They're politicians.
My parents kind of went a little sort of crazy, where I remember they did this bookcase with like a pointed top to it, like a built-in, so it was sort of very Swedish.
I had Swedish things.
Swedish?
Like Marimekko and Swedish trolls and stuff like that.
We had a house on an island called Spezia on the beach, and my bedroom basically was just sort of this beautiful kind of rustic room with stucco walls and a beautiful painted bed and bedside table and chest of drawers. But the thing that was amazing about it is the whole house opened onto a veranda. I had a donkey and 3 dogs and a rabbit. I would ride my donkey on the beach, up the stairs, into the house with the 3 dogs following me and the rabbit on my lap.
Okay, that's pretty dreamy. I wouldn't mind a donkey taking me to my bed.
I mean, it was amazing. It was like literally, it was such a fantasy childhood.
This is Tori Mellott with Editor TV. We'll see you next time.